here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
B.A., there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the five-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1. Now here's Mitchell. Launches it. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks. Down low. Stolen by Mitchell. On the break. Strus with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Out to Mobley. The 3. Cleveland again missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now here's Mitchell. Right side Strus. Pass to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Lopez. Allen brings a double team. Prince, the pass to Lopez. To the paint. Out to Lillard. This one for 3. And he buries his first look.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Stolen by Strus. And a deep 3 from Garland. Rebounded by the Bucks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. And guys, coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense, B.A.
And Allie, thanks.
Now that's Taurean Prince running the floor in transition and finding buckets.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Prince has got 6 points.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. Here's Garland. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Boy, good heads-up basketball from Isaac Okoro. He spots a ready shooter and gets him the basketball.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Milwaukee making some changes. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Trent comes in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Oh, got that one up quick.
We have seen from Darius Garland, he has a real talent for making his teammates look good. Pretty pass there.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. 6 points for him.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Mitchell. Still no points. They grab their own miss. Okoro outside. Pass to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 ball. And And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Okoro outside. Back to Garland. Three-pointer. And Cleveland another three.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. Trailing by 8. Trent from long range. Mitchell grabs a miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Bucks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Now here's Trent. Pass to Lillard. Gets it off. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3. The small. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Merrill passes to Thompson. Merrill outside. Pass to Jerome. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Antetokounmpo over Hunter. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Cleveland leading by 8. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. For Milwaukee, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And it's Okoro penetrating. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Antetokounmpo. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro. Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Green, and it's Rollins in for Porter Jr.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Strus finds Hunter. Outside Strus. Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Giannis driving inside. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Rollins. Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. And Cleveland has possession. It's a three-point game. Out to Garland. Beyond the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Giannis soars in for the fast break finish.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
And it's Portis, that time on the assist by Lopez.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Jerome passes to Thompson. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Here's Okoro. Banked it in off the glass. Okoro's got 7 points.
That's what you call a whatever-it-takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at the long strides of Giannis on the drive. Man.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Mitchell against Prince. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, my goodness. A little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Okoro with the ball. And it's Kuzma picking him up. And they're able to recover. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of this one. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Another shot. And so they foul intentionally. These are his first free throws of the game.
Second personal foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Cleveland.
He's off on the second. And here is Antetokounmpo. And he drives in. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And spikes direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Mobley against Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Strus finds Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point in his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Got it. Antetokounmpo has got 22.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Oh, stolen by Lillard. For the tie. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading. Into the lane. And Mobley throws it down.
My goodness, Evan Mobley on his way to the cup. Look out.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. And he goes in for the dunk.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. That shot wide open. Garland's got 14 points for the game.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Mitchell driving inside. He's off on the layup. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs? The team that brought Cleveland. Oh, Donovan Mitchell! He's got springs in those legs.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
To the left side wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Mitchell misses. The Bucks trail by 7. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Mobley. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the line here. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Kuzma. And Cleveland with a change here too. Hunter's checked in for Strus. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Mitchell.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
2 shots.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. The Cavaliers lead by 3. And stolen by Jackson. Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Hunter. The shot from the low post is good.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
It's stolen by Hunter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Okoro. Here's the 3. And another miss by Cleveland. This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. For the lead. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now. Okoro outside. Drives to the hoop. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
What a performance for Darius Garland. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Coming down the stretch, we'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Left side Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porter. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Jerome on the wing. 3-pointer. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 6th assist of the night.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Trent finds Antetokounmpo. Tough bucket. The Greek freak.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Here's Garland. Off target on the 15-footer.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Second team foul.
Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Pass to Mobley. Oh, swiped away! Here's Antetokounmpo. Another bucket! Wow! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Garland for 3. Offensive board! Who was stolen by Lillard. And here's the fast break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Mitchell. First free throw is good. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Green. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Looking to win the run. Got a piece of it.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Who is stolen by Lillard. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Mobley passes to Garland. Cleveland again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let them get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss, wide open.
Out to Garland. The 3 is up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Basket counts. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Bucks.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Garland against Lillard. To end the run. And the shot is good by Garland. 30 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And good! There's another 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Well, all right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team.
Given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQ. From both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And it's Oubre off the drive, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Prince from the arc. It's good from long range.
Well, a good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch and shoot opportunities.
Here's Maxey. The putback. It's hauled in by Giannis. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Ren, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
And here is Antetokounmpo after Paul George getting his 3 to go.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, what a dunk by Giannis.
Maxey into the lane. Over to the wing. Here's Embiid. Pass to George. Lopez with the block. Giannis with it. It's good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. The Bucks making a switch here. Portis has checked in. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Prince finds Portis, launches a 3, and it's Prince. That time on the assist by Portis. Prince has got 6.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Oubre, good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Oubre on the wing. Hits it from 3-point range. Oubre's got his second bucket of the night.
Can't lay off Oubre that far. He's good at taking advantage of that separation.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Yabusele kicks to Maxey. And here's George for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Lillard looking around. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Grimes. Prince grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 3. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. From deep, George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Philadelphia.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there, and because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
Lopez kicks to Prince. Stolen by George. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's George finishing it off.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Pass to Yabusele. From outside, off the mark. And here's Prince outside. That one misses. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition.
Oh, man, fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Here's Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Butler against Porter. Trent outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Trent's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. And the dunk by Giannis.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Prince in for Green. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 3-point lead.
How about Lopez getting out as the big man with that kind of hustle in transition?
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's McCain, guarded by Porter. Back to Embiid. Lock at 6. Over Lopez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
From deep, George, another three for Philadelphia.
Just playing hard. George not letting up at all at the offensive end.
Giannis slashing. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Lillard with the bucket.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
76ers trailing. Maxey kicks to George. He drains the quick shot. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
The 76ers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The wide open look here for Lopez. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. 76ers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's George. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Look how confident George is inside. Just pops it in.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Joel Embiid. Paul George is out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard. And there's Lillard on the assist by Kuzma.
That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Over to the left wing. Here's Grimes. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Bucks train. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Misses from close range. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Giannis driving inside.
That's attacking the rack. Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
Right wing. Wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Grimes has got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers. Here's Giannis trying to get open his Lopez. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hands. Three-pointer, Lillard. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in him, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
BA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele's checked in. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. From deep. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And they're running up the floor. There's Embiid, a rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Nobody near Lillard. No good from outside. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Grimes. Off target with his 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Oubre can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kick out to Giannis. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. 3 on 3. Here's Embiid. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Embiid's got 6.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Lillard from deep 3-point land. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
There's Lopez with the 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight. Maxey finds Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Fires the 3. Giannis grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the basket by Lillard.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Bucket is good.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Oh, he got it!
Are you kidding me, Kevin, from there?
How in the world did that go in?
Did he even see the basket?
I love that.
Oh, man.
Maxey against Lillard. In the corner, it's Oubre. Outside, Maxey. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. 76ers on top there. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Green, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Embiid kicks to Yabusele. Here's the three. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Butler covering. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, he had a wide open shot, but instead he tried to do a crowd-pleasing circus act there, and as much as I like juggling, that's not effective.
Here's McCain. Back to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good on the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Trent can't hit. The 76ers leading by 6. To the paint, here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
To the inside, Edwards. Green with the rebound. Bucks trail by 6. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And Edwards with the stuff.
There are only 2 players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Drives to the hoop. They get the rebound. Giannis with the hustle points.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game. And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kevin Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Paul George stepping up big time.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. With muscle from Giannis on the finish.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's George into the lane. Tries again. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Maxey from outside the arc. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 4. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break. Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Off the inbound pass. Giannis grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
George, no good on the free throw.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Three-pointer, Lillard. To take the lead. Knocks down the three.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Maxey looking it over. Outside for George. Oubre inside the three-point line. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey. Then there's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Garland for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Philadelphia with it. Here's George. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell. Here's Allen. Out to Mobley. Shoots over George. Mobley, no good. About a minute played here so far in the first. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. 6 to shoot. Here's Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Grimes' shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Mobley against Oubre. Garland for 3. Here's Mobley. Oh, stolen by Embiid.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw this game. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Now here's Oubre. 5 points in the game. The floater. Oh, the nice bucket inside from Embiid.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
On the wing, Strus. Garland scanning the floor. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Maxey. Over Garland. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
They need this. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist by Garland.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Oubre into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Out to Mobley. It's stolen by Oubre. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. And over and back. Hunters checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Strus. And Philadelphia making a change here. 1:57 left in the opening quarter.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
George passes to Maxey. Into the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What you love about Max is he plays with so much energy, it's hard to keep up with.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Good. Oubre's got 9 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Grimes. Still no points. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Mitchell. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Jared Allen, and Jerome subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Nice pass right there from Garland. Love seeing that selfless attitude.
And that one's good. Bona.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's McCain. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley. Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line here. That one's no good. It's Merrill on the wing. The offensive rebound. Pass to Jerome. Here's Thompson. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Kelly Oubre making things happen for... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
They've got Isaac Okoro. Ty Jerome is out there with Green. Then there's Mobley, and it's Hunter in at the 4-man spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Embiid. Jerome grabs the miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason, and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And here's Butler outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Jerome. Butler covering. Green, the pass to Jerome. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And that one's good. Butler's got his first points in this one.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Pass to Okoro. Green in the post. Here's Jerome. Back to Hunter. Fires from deep. Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And it's Green missing. For Philadelphia, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Okiki's checked in for Evan Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. Garland, no good. Philadelphia shooting 56% for the second quarter. Pass to Bona. He takes it in. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead. To halt the run, it's the trifecta.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Down low. Here's Bona. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Second chance effort. Garland finds Hunter. The three is up. Rebound by Philadelphia.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Launches a three. They get it again. The shot, no good. Cavaliers trail by 10.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Garland, no good. For three, Maxey. The shot won't fall. And so it's Philadelphia ending the quarter up 10. Looking to run whenever they can. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Paul George. Joel Embiid is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in a two-guard. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Puts up a three. And Cleveland another three.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Here's Oubre. The kick out to Maxey. Here's George. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his fifth rebound in this one. Mitchell showing some muscle.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through.
It's Embiid penetrating. And Embiid throws it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Garland against Maxey. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
George outside. To the wing, right side. Grimes' shot is off.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Philadelphia leading by 7. Maxey passes to Embiid. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Garland, no good. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. And Grimes pulls it down.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Oh, Embiid Embiid muscling through.
Right there, you see how fluid Embiid is. Great body control. I just love the way he plays.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
The Sixers leading. Pass to George. And here's Oubre from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. It's Strus with a drive. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. Maxey against Garland. The 11-footer. Again, Philadelphia. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Allen outside. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Garland with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. For 3, Allen. And Grimes pulls it down. Grimes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. No problems knocking that one down. And it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on. Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Embiid passes to Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
And here is Maxey. 10 points for him. Out to Oubre. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Embiid misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 11-point game. For 3, Allen. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Maxey. And no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Thompson in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. From deep, Strus drains the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Embiid. Yabusele. 3-pointer off the mark. Cavaliers trail by 10. And here's Hunter from the arc. Gordon pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's McCain. The Sixers again can't hit. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Jerome. From downtown, Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Butler passes to Gordon. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Knocks it down from distance. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
The shot by Butler, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Hunter passes to Strus. And the Cavaliers, another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Strus against Gordon. Lets it fly from 18. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Garland. This one for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Pass to McCain. 4-3. Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Philadelphia leading by 10. And here's Butler outside. Can't get it to drop.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Garland against Maxey. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Mobley. Here's the three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. For three, Maxey. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. The three from Mitchell. There's the triple. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the 76ers.
Throw it down.
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Mitchell against George. The three. Here's Maxey. Garland with the defensive effort. And the Cavs with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Oh, George with a steal. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Banked it in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Fires from way outside. The rebound by Embiid. For three, Maxey. Offline. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. Just a hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up again. Mobley with the block. It was stolen by Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Oh, stolen by Lillard. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Garland. From deep, Mobley. He buries it from 3.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Super quick in transition, the Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Allen. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. In transition, here they come. Stolen by Strus. And they're on the run. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all, too.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. The Cavs have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Mitchell misses. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him. Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Outside Mitchell. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Mitchell against Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Good on the bucket. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition. So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir, power and grace. That had it all.
And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis is checked in. Now here's Allen. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Portis. Bucks trail by 4. Lillard outside. Puts up a deep 3. They get it again. Pass to Prince. There's the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. A different look for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Allen. And Jerome subbed in for Mitchell. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 11 points.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Pass to Jerome. Takes the three. The kick to Hunter. Oh, it's stolen. We've got 33 seconds left in the opening quarter. And the shot goes in. 13 points in the game.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates them from most.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. Green's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Number 8, Javante Green.
And the Bucks with possession. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Okoro. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Mobley against Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Mobley. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
We've got Green, Mobley out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Jerome in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now. And here's Green from the arc. Drains the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Over Green. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. And Cleveland shooting a fantastic 57%.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Tries to break his ice. Wow! Giannis taking off!
On the drive, Giannis just deadly. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Now here's Okoro. To the inside. Jerome, that's good. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Stolen by Mobley. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Jerome, that's good. Jerome's gotten his second bucket.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on an 11-2 run. Okoro. And that comes off the assist by Green. Okoro's got 4 points this quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Knocks it loose. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And adding to this lead right now. riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Here's Mitchell. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:37 left in the second quarter. Lopez, the screen. The three from Prince. Sinks it from distance. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, just a nice quick decision that time in the screen and roll by Prince. I like that decisiveness there. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Prince on the attack. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Out left to the wing. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
The three from Prince. Garland with the defensive effort. Cleveland leading by 7. Now Okoro outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Mitchell against Prince. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Okoro. The Bucks trail by 7. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Strus. Ooh, poked away. Mobley against Kuzma. Pass to Prince. Portis with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Prince. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Cleveland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell. Wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now here's Garland. He's scoreless. Off target with the 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Garland. Garland draws the double. Allen outside. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Prince against Mitchell. Back to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Mobley. Here we go, one-on-one. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Mitchell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Here's Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Lopez with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Soft touch off the glass. And it's now just a 1-point Cleveland lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. Here's Lillard. After the basket by Cleveland. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted. Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Smith, he's checked in for Sims. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Allen against Prince. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. The rebound by Garland. Cleveland shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Oh, the free throw is off from Garland.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Oh, Spider Mitchell, wow.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Here's Lillard. And he gets that one. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Sweet little floater. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Body control so important to the success of the floater from Garland.
Here's Lillard. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Thompson passes to Garland. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Mobley, a screen on Lillard, and he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Trent. Takes it inside. Over Hunter. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a great show through 3 quarters. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth. Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Garland, no good. The Bucks trail by 4. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
The Cavaliers lead by 6. No good that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Fast break Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Outside Strus. From outside the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
The tremendous length of Allen makes him almost inescapable. He has the shooter well covered here.
Garland for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Giannis with a ferocious take.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Oh, stolen by Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Garland against Prince. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Over on Antetokounmpo. Mobley, no good. Bucks trail by 5. Giannis striding in. Basket's good. Antetokounmpo has got 38 points.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Brook Lopez. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off. Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the 4th quarter here. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
1:57 left in the final quarter. Pass to Strus. Out to Mobley. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And he commits the intentional foul.
His second, 3rd team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 40 points.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
The Bucks trail by 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. So he gets them both.
Those free throws were must-haves, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game now.
Mitchell against Prince. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. Mobley finds Garland. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Mitchell against Prince. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Antetokounmpo with the block.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
A big-time flush by Giannis.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
To take the lead. The rebound by Allen. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And here's Mitchell. Oh, no good! And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Puts it up off the inbound. Oh, he missed it! Time expires! We're going to overtime! Nope. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at small forward. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And they get it back. To take the lead. And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
The drive by Mobley. Outside Strus. Mobley on a screen. Jacks up a 3. And it's Max Strus with the 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Lopez. Allen against Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Mitchell. He's off on that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 2-point game.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Right side, Strus. 6 to shoot. Out to Garland. The 3-ball. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. Back to Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Fires the 3. And another miss by Milwaukee.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Back to Strus. Mobley outside. Yet another steal from him.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he nails it!
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's Lillard. From the arc. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They've got Paul George. Embiid is out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Oubre kicks to Embiid. Embiid with a screen on Prince. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. George against Kuzma. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, man, how's that for a finish? I love seeing PG hammer it down.
Prince outside. Three-pointer. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oubre, no one around him. A shot. Good on the assist by George.
Nice to see Oubre step up and do that.
Lillard against Maxey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago. About 77% from the line.
And the second free throw, good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Embiid in the corner. There's the triple. Rebound, Milwaukee.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Prince's shot is good.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Prince's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Maxey attacking for 3. Oubre nailed from three-point land. Oubre's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. Prince against Oubre. Oh, he misses the dunk. Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
And I like that Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Outside for George. Lopez with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Offline with his 3. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA sibling?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game. You could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s. Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
Love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Here's Lillard after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Outside, Maxey. Here's Oubre. Here's Embiid. Makes it off the glass.
looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Now, here's Lillard. Scoreless thus far. And here's Oubre. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Not happening that time. His second miss and 5 shots. Here's Lopez. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Maxey kicks to George. Shoots over Kuzma. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
George showing the length and the lift to get to the mid-range.
A 3-ball. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Giannis.
You're kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Right side, George. Got a hand on it. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Bucks ball. Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. 76ers lead by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Abusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Butler. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 7. Green, the pass to Trent. Corner shot. And the basket is good. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 5. Embiid dishes to Butler. Back to Embiid. Butler against Porter. McCain. Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in this game. They kick it out to Green. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Butler. Still yet to score. Pass to Abusele. Buries it from 3-point range.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Portis can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Wasted no time on that one. McCain's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. Trent outside. Trains the 3-pointer. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Fires the 3. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go from deep. And McCain pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 5. Lets the 3 fly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter.
Well, good timing on that shot as Prince got himself into a good space before knocking that jumper down.
Embiid wide open. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Giannis. Kicks it out to Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Onto the Kumbo. No good. 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Oubre against Lillard. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 10 points.
I can see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Nobody near Lillard. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. From deep, Prince. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's George. And he lays it straight in. He's got 12.
Well, PG can get in the zone, and those zones can stretch for a long time.
Lillard with it. No scoring in this one. Releases. The shot, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
Lillard, the pass to Portis. Back to Lillard. Shot to stop the run. Good on the triple. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
To the right side. Oubre outside. The 3 from George. And that concludes the first half. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 8. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
27. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot run. They're measuring up that shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
Come on, Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Yeah, that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut back down to 10 with the basket from Antetokounmpo.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Prince misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From outside the arc, Maxey no good. Bucks trail by 10. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Oubre, the more he plays and gets into a rhythm, you start to see some of that confidence. That's going to help out the team.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. To the paint. There's Giannis taking flight.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Drops in the tray. Embiid's got 8 here in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Yabusele, he's checked in for George. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Embiid rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Prince's shot is good.
Well, you got to keep feeding him. Tonight could be all about royalty with Taurean Prince.
Lillard against Maxey. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
From deep, Trent. Antetokounmpo kicks to Trent. The three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bucks trail by 12. Lillard, the pass to Prince. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Philadelphia, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity, but Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. I guess we'll see. Kevin?
Oh, what a move, Giannis!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Maxey, no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game. Got that one up quick. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Pass to Grimes. Oubre for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Prince wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers leading by 8. No good from outside. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. A good look from Embiid, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Embiid, Yabusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Embiid. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Trent outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. CLA passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
From deep, Trent. The rebound by Yabusele.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
McCain's shot is off. Bucks trail by 12. Left side, Portis. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Green. Here's the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Butler with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Yabusele passes to Butler. It's Edwards on the wing. 5 to shoot. Embiid. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Trent outside. Outside Portis. Pass to Trent. Takes a three. Rebound by the 76ers. Busele's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Green driving the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Over in the corner, Edwards. Another miss by Philadelphia. Milwaukee has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Knocks down the 3 ball. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Well, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Slicing through Giannis.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
Trent outside. Portis for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 5-point 76ers lead. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
Outside for George. Fires from deep. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Grimes, defended by Prince. That one goes. Count it.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Philadelphia.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Joel Embiid.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Oubre kicks to George. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
3-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid from outside. The shot misses. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks.
to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1. And the 3 off target. George feels it out a bit. No good from the wing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Garland with the ball. Guarded now by George. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, and stolen by Mobley. And they're on the run. Strus with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Allen, the pass to Garland. Hits the 3-pointer.
Shot ready, we call it, folks. Darius Garland takes the pass, immediately gets into his jump shot.
And Maxey, here we go. Oh, rejected by Allen. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
Number 12, DeAndre Hunter.
Here's Grimes. Checked by Mitchell. Embiid from outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. And it's Mitchell. The miss. 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Embiid. Takes a 3, connects from downtown.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice trip.
From deep. Offensive rebound. Outside for Mitchell. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. Mitchell's got 9.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's George on the take. Yep, that one goes.
Paul George is very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
Garland for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Maxey passes to George. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. He's got 9.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And Okoro gets it to go.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Pass to George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
He'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clock at 6. Here's Jerome for 3. It's rebounded by George. Here's McCain. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Just a big-time effort. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for the Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter is out there with Mobley. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Okoro. And it's Green in a shooting guard. Pass to Embiid. Out to the right wing. Yabusele. Philadelphia with another miss. The Cavaliers lead by 5. The 3 from Okoro. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Yabusele. It's stolen by Hunter. And he's all alone. Green with the ball. Now go. Oh, wow!
Did he just do that?
With authority!
Wow. That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
The 3 from Okoro. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's McCain. Misses the 3.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
76ers trail by 7. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Embiid gets the bucket.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
The 3 from Okoro. Counted from distance. Okoro's got 6 in the quarter. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because when you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Down low, Embiid puts it in.
It's a scary sight when Embiid's coming down the lane. Not a man you want to get in the way of.
From the arc. And DeAndre Hunter hits from deep. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
A nice shot by Butler.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
From deep, Mobley. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Oh, wow! Embiid, so strong.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
McCain shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Jerome, no good. And it's Butler with the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Embiid. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And here tonight, Grammy Award winner Diplo.
Well, he went to college in Philadelphia. Now, he didn't grow up with a local NBA team in Mississippi, so he adopted the Sixers, and they have adopted him back.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Once Paul George has the first couple go down, now he knows he's cooking, and it's going to be a long night.
Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Outside Strus. Pass to Mitchell. Kept alive. Back to Strus. The three is up. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Strus. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
For three, Maxey, pure from three-point range. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Sixers on top, leading by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with George. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Cavaliers trail by 4. From deep, Strus. Out to Garland. Shoots over Maxey. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
From deep, Mitchell. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Nice shot by George.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
It's scooped up. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. From outside, Mitchell is good.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And here's Oubre from the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Oubre had the space there, but it's offline.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Strus the pass to Mobley. From outside the arc. The shot off that time. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. He launched that one from way outside. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
That was from the parking lot. Paul George very assured from distance.
Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. The three from Mitchell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's George. And he goes right over Donovan Mitchell and slams it down.
You're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
Here's Maxey. Strus grabs the miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
The three is up. Strus with a defensive effort. Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell finds Strus. Mobley with it. Three-pointer. On target from range. Mobley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The 76ers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. And Oubre gets it to go.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets a shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Allen can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Maxey. Here he goes. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Maxey's got 7 points. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Takes the 3. He drops it from range.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
The 3, George. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the 3. And the 76ers another 3.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Pass to Strus. Out to Garland. Outside Strus. Back to Garland. What if it goes? He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that's it for the third quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Darius Garland is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Dean Wade. And it's Strus in at the small forward position.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
It's good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Wade misses. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
To the paint. Yabusele tries again. And it's good on the layup.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Wade. Fires in the triple. Wade's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Butler with the ball. Strus covering. Here's Yabusele. Outside for Butler. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Butler Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Jerome. Out to Garland. Back to Jerome. Outside Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunter can't get it to go. And it's Edwards with the ball for the 76ers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Butler passes to Embiid. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Embiid.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Here's Wade. Drains the triple.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And the basket by Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Gets some style points there. Pretty finish.
Garland feeling it out a bit. No good with the triple. The Sixers lead by 13. And here's Butler outside. Strus grabs the miss. Strus has got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side Garland. Got a piece of it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Hunter on the wing. Garland, the pass to Jerome. Outside Strus. 6 to shoot. Back to Jerome. The fader. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Butler can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Garland, the pass to Wade. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the 76ers.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paul George.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Philadelphia with another miss. Outside Hunter. Pass to Garland. Outside Strus.
Max Strus, 3.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Even early. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.